Hey Fit Trippers, Matt Crow here, and I am so grateful for each and every one of you watching my videos and tuning in, and I'm just really thankful for that. Words just cannot express the gratitude I have for you all watching my videos. And this is My Fit Trip, where I'm documenting my fitness journey of going from 360 pounds down to my goal weight of 200 pounds. And without any further delay, here's this week's weekly weigh-in. So this week I want to talk to you guys about why am I on the Fit Trip? Why am I doing this? What is my motivation for this channel, for me losing weight? I guess to start off with, I want to talk about, I am 33 years old, so I'm not my 20s. Wish I was, but I'm not. So I'm kind of older in life, and I've been overweight my entire life. I've probably been somewhere around the 300 range since I was probably 14. I've dieted and failed time and time again, and it kind of set up in my mind this, I guess, failure mentality of every time I would try to diet, I would fail. And so I would quit a lot of times. Like the last time I was losing weight and going to the gym and working out, and I had a personal trainer. I quit. I said I wasn't financially able to afford it anymore. And I could have afforded it, is the truth. Looking back, I could have crunched down in some areas, and I could have afforded the gym and the trainer and kept going. But I just didn't want to make those adjustments, and I believe that came from a point in myself of just a fear of failing, a fear of not being able to do it, because like I said, I've struggled with it my entire life. I've started and failed time and time again. So, I don't want to do that again. That's not what I want to happen again. And that's kind of the reason for the YouTube channel. I'm holding myself accountable to a global audience. To all of you who are watching, I'm kind of holding myself accountable to you that I'm not going to fail, that I'm going to persevere. I'm going to see this thing through to the end till I reach my goal. But beyond that, so why start now? Why at 33 years old, buckle down and get serious about this fitness journey? And the reason is on my birthday this year, my birthday's in January, I went skiing with some friends for my birthday, celebrate. My girlfriend was there, some other friends were there, and I tried skiing. The boots were not comfortable, so I went snowboarding. I've snowboarded before, and probably 2 or 3 years ago, and had a lot of fun with it, but that was also when I was dieting and exercising, and I was probably down to around 260 pounds. So I was probably about 100 pounds lighter than I was then. And I realized that I need to slow my roll. I realized that while snowboarding, I was just not physically able to maintain balance. I was not physically able to snowboard. I was not able to do it. I was too heavy. I was unbalanced, which, is all part of being overweight, and I just couldn't do it physically. I was incapable of physically snowboarding, and I had a miserable time. And at one point I was trying to board the lift to go up to the top of the hill, and I fell on they have these like moving sidewalks, and I fell on it. And the guy that was running the thing just kind of yelled at me, and it was embarrassing, and I was mad, and I just kind of went and sat on the porch of the ski lodge and just sulked, for lack of a better term, because I knew why I was having such a hard time doing it is because I was so big. And and then they brought cupcakes out. To be honest, I did not want cupcakes right then. I did not want food. I wanted to just magically lose weight right there on that porch because I was so frustrated with everything that was happening. And I haven't really told anybody this. Is the first time I'm actually talking about it, just kind of putting it out there and just kind of letting everybody know what changed this time. And so that was kind of the changing point for me. It was like, man, I can't do this. I'm not 21 anymore. Physically able to power through and just have fun like I did last time I was snowboarding, because my strength wasn't there. I weighed so much more, and I did not have fun at all. on this trip, you know. And like I said, I was sitting there and they brought me cupcakes to celebrate my birthday, and the girls were really sweet. They said like 3 a.m. baking these red velvet cupcakes, which are my favorite, but don't send me any. And I just had, oh man, they were so good. And I only had one then on that porch because I was just so mad at myself for allowing myself to get that big and allowing myself to be a size where I mean, to be honest, I couldn't even bend down to strap my feet into the snowboard. It was that bad. And I was just so mad at myself. And so, you know, I just decided sitting on the porch of the lodge that I am going to change. Something has got to change, and I'm going to do it, and I am going to succeed this time. There's no room for failure, because I realized in that internal thought that I may not live much longer. You know, I'm so big and so overweight that I may not make it. You know, I may not live for if something changes. So that's why I am serious about the changes that I'm making. And because I don't want to die. I want to live a long, healthy life. Like I said in my last video with my friend Donald, you know, I want to be happy and healthy and live a full life, full of years. I don't want to die young. And sitting on that porch, I realized that was a possibility. That was completely and utterly possible unless I changed something. So I decided to change something right then and right there. And, you know, I started doing what I knew to do. And you know, when you set your mind to something, it's amazing how things come to you. Shortly after that, my friend John, you know, he decided to, you know, start losing weight, and he found the app MyFitnessPal, which I use to track my calories to this day. You know, and then, you know, because of that, my buddy Donald got interested in working out. We had a free membership at the gym for a while, and now we've kind of set up a home gym in his garage. And just got really serious this time. And so YouTube came along shortly after I started MyFitnessPal, because I needed to hold myself accountable. Because I could convince John that I was okay. I could convince everyone else that I'm okay. But if I'm meaningfully stepping on a scale in front of YouTube, in front of people, and letting them know this is what I weigh and this is the direction I'm heading in, then I can't hide it anymore. Because that's what I would do. People would ask me, so how much do you weigh? And I would, you know, say, I don't know, I haven't stepped on a scale, or blah, 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 just whatever. I would completely avoid answering the question because I was embarrassed of the actual number. 360 pounds is a large number. And, you know, I mean, most of my friends, I don't have any really obese friends. You all saw Donald last video. I think he weighs 165 pounds, soaking wet, literally. Got another friend who's like 150. Yeah, so most of my friends are not obese. And so just talking about things, you know, just life, they would see something on YouTube and they'd be like, oh my gosh, look how fat they are. And the person would weigh less than me. And so it's like, man, what do you think about me? You know, there was a video I showed them, and this guy weighed the same amount as I did starting off. And, you know, he was, you know, just talking about it, like, man, he must have been huge. And I'm just like, yeah, he was the same weight I am. And so just small things like that I've seen. It's like, man, I can do better. I can better myself. Because I don't want that anymore. I don't want to sit there and have that little on the inside when I hear somebody talking about how big somebody is, and I know that they weighed less than me. And, or whatever. So, you know, that's why I'm doing all this. That's why I'm making this video, driving down the interstate right now. You know, that's why I'm doing this, because I want to live a full life. You know, I want to be happy and healthy. You know, I plan on having kids one day, and I plan on, you know, when I'll be an active father. I don't be some couch potato who's too obese to go and play with his kids. You know, I want to be happy. I want to be healthy. I want to be able to live a life that's full of activity, activeness. and full of years, you know? So that's kind of the reason behind this. And I don't want to fail. I'm not going to fail this time. I have to stick with it. There's no options anymore. It's to the place where if this doesn't work, then I'm going to have to try something else, because I have to lose the weight. I cannot remain where I'm at and expect to live a full life, a full active, healthy life. You know, it's just not going to happen. So that's the point of my fit trip, and I encourage everyone else out there, if you're not happy with where you're at, to make positive changes to get to where you're happy with where you're at. It's not complicated. It's not hard. You can do it. I can do it. We can do it. And I know this video has been super deep, and it's probably getting kind of long. So I'm going to let you go. And remember, before you start any diet or healthcare routine, please consult a healthcare professional, and like, share, and subscribe. And please comment down below. I'm Matt Crow. Keep tripping.